Welcome to OCD Clarity. My name is Luc, and today we arrived at step 9 in the OCD Clarity Action Plan. Please download it, read along, and today I will be talking about stopping compulsions. Something that is very important, but if you eventually want to stop compulsions, so performing a ritual or inward or outward to alleviate the anxiety or symptoms in the moment, you will need to educate what OCD, anxiety, and compulsions are. So let's dive in. Prepare yourself for an extremely difficult period. Stopping compulsions is the next step you need to take in order to get better. I went in the wrong direction in trying to get better from OCD for years. Because performing compulsions gives the illusion of relief, temporary symptom reduction, it seems like the solution because you feel better in the moment. This is OCD's biggest lie, because in the moment, you will feel very relieved, like just if you had some, just feel very, very relaxed, after you did a compulsion. And this feeling of peace will get smaller and smaller over time, but sometimes you think, I'm better. But it was you are feeling better because you performed a compulsion, and this sets you up for a life without the possibility of recovery. So it seems like the solution because you feel better in the moment, but nothing could be further from the truth. In reality, performing compulsions maintains OCD and never gives full long-term relief. Never. Understand that as long as you continue engaging in compulsions, recovery from OCD is impossible. For years, I engaged in subtle compulsions without even realizing they were compulsions. Small acts of self-reassurance, minor avoidances, all of them kept the OCD cycle alive. No matter how small a compulsion is, you must treat it as seriously as any other compulsion. You will never recover from OCD if you continue performing compulsions, no matter how small they seem. So, I had the obvious compulsions like avoidances in multiple themes I had throughout the years. But the subtle ones are hard to spot, or harder to spot, and are harder to stop. And so, like avoidance, you are avoiding going to work or seeing friends because if you are there, it will make you very anxious, or you will get very intense, intrusive thoughts, images, urges, or certain emotions. But I was performing internal small compulsions or self-reassurance statements for years, and I didn't even notice them. So, and I wasn't educated for years, so I didn't even know I was doing it. So that's why it's very important. It's crucial to stop completely, meaning every single compulsion. Once you recognize that there is no other way and commit to this process, brace yourself for a tough period. How could it be otherwise? By performing compulsions, you have been signaling to your brain that your specific fear is a real threat. When you stop performing compulsions, your anxiety will skyrocket. It will skyrocket through the roof. Your intrusive thoughts, urges, and emotions will intensify, and you will likely feel much more anxious than ever before. And this is the strange part, because you're doing the it is logical if you know how OCD and anxiety works, but um, you're doing not, when you're stopping compulsions, you're on the right path, but you feel as worse as never before. Your anxiety will go through the roof, and you think, what did I do wrong to feel as bad as I do right now? But you're doing the right thing. This is not something you will master immediately. It requires knowledge, insight, practice, and perseverance. But do not be deceived. This is the only way to recover from OCD. If you stop a compulsion that you have been performing for, say, like 5 years, you will probably feel horrible for quite some time. If you stop doing that specific compulsion, it is not unusual to feel very bad for 3 or 6 months, as an indication, right? It is different for everybody. Before the anxiety and panic starts to decrease around this particular theme or subject. So this is the natural decrease of anxiety. It takes time, and it takes perseverance in not performing a compulsion in this period when it slowly decreases. You must understand that OCD is a severe anxiety disorder. It tries to keep you safe, but it is overly sensitive and miscalibrated. I personally experienced an overwhelming sense of life-threatening fear in situations where others wouldn't even give a second thought. Let all the anxiety, thoughts, and urges happen. Eventually, if you follow all the steps, it will get better. But don't expect immediate change. That in itself would be a compulsion. You need to show your brain over and over and over and over and over again that you are not afraid of your fear or feared possible outcome. I won't sugarcoat this. Anyone who claims otherwise does not understand how OCD works and or has never experienced it themselves. So this is the real story, guys. So it's a crucial part, not the whole story. It's a crucial part in recovery, in full recovery of OCD. So the main takeaways. What I found the most helpful is that if you're feeling very anxious and at a certain point in your day you feel a lot better and at peace instantly, look back. What kind of compulsion did I do here? Was it an inward self-reassurance statement? Was it self-talk? Was it pushing away thoughts, images, urges? Was it Googling, right, an outward one? Was it researching different scenarios online? Was it asking for reassurance of a friend or your partner? Um, uh, Washing your hands, all the typical things to alleviate the anxiety in the moment. You will need to stop these things, but first need to spot them. Then need to become aware of your compulsions you are doing. And we already talked about this in the former parts of the OCD Clarity Action Plan. But the hard part is stopping them and stopping them altogether. And you can't be certain in some areas, is this a compulsion or not? You need to go with uncertainty with that. But choose for the hardest way, you know. Don't try to feel better, but just persevere in stopping, in trying to feel better in the moment. But have your eyes on the dot on the horizon and know that it is necessary to stop these compulsions. So, in the moment, you will feel horrible, and most likely for a few months if it is a very big fear of yours, or um, yeah, you most likely won't feel better for weeks or months on end. But if you are consistent and if you are doing the OCD recovery work, you will see significant improvements within, like, say, 6 to 12 months. You will feel a lot better and you will understand your disorder a lot better. And this gives hope, guys, because a lot of people are hopeless because they can't find a way out, because OCD is so creative. It's a very stubborn disorder. And I was a treatment resistant case, and I thought for years I couldn't get better. But you can. So it's not easy, but it is not undoable. You can do this. If you need any help, please reach out. Please help me grow this channel. Give it a like, and thank you very much, and see you in the next video.